Have y'all seen the XQC news that's been going around?
I
Or like
can't
drama?
piece it together, but I
No.
have seen it. But I can't piece it together. So he beefing with some dude about I can't remember on spot. But it's like the dude keeps quote tweeting him, and they've been going back and forth, back and forth. I have seen it, but
So essentially, the context is there's this like YouTuber who makes like really high quality 1 or 2 hour videos, but he only releases them like every 2 to 3 months. That
yeah, the
ass, maybe
reaction
even like
shit.
on some Vsauce. So the channel's name is Lemnino or Lemino,
Mm.
and XQC and Hassan reacted to it, and their title and thumbnail was pretty much the same thing, same format. The
Mm.
title is very, not too much variance on the title, and the whole critique was, and the whole conversation is just around React content and and
Yeah.
what is ethical React content. Like, why are people complaining about React content? This, that, and the third. Because XQC, if you watch his reaction, it was just a lot of corner sitting. It wasn't, because I think us here, we know what a good reaction is when you add on to the thing you're reacting to. You're actually giving your own take, your own opinion. There's a lot of edits into the video so that by the end of the video, like the video, it's its own thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a difference between just sitting in the corner watching a Naruto episode and like what Tevin is doing and everything that's going on with the drinking game and the reaction and this, that, and the third. So this, I think his name is Papa Meat. Pause. He made a video just talking about the whole interaction and just the ethics of reaction content. So, I mean, I don't know if y'all need more context, but what
Nah,
do
I
y'all think
don't,
about
because
that?
I seen some of the debate. Essentially, it was a matter of like I seen some screenshots where essentially he's just like laying down, not doing shit, and then people was like, "Oh yeah, this is a reaction. What a great reaction." It's kind of like React Harder Part 5 type shit. Me personally, we know what reaction content is. We know what original content is. The discussion of which is harder to make, obviously, I would say is original content, but there is an arts reactional content. I just think again, and I said it when we had this conversation a while back, when you're doing the thumbnail thing, I think that's kind of a red flag. But the title thing, I mean, what else are you supposed to fucking title it like? So I think getting mad about the title is somewhat corny, but the when you steal the thumbnail as well and then your reaction isn't lively enough, you're bound to piss someone off. That makes eventually you're bound to piss a creator off. So I'm not mad that anybody's mad. I just don't want a looped argument of, oh, well, should reaction content die? Because the reality is no, because everybody wants their favorite Twitch streamer to react. We know we just talked about Twitch, just got booed out of the universe on Twitch. And let me tell you something now. If all four of us start streaming on Twitch or Damo for Kick, and we just said, yeah, you know what? We're not gonna do any more reactions. Not even just us, but a lot of motherfuckers chop that day. So reaction content, it's already here, it's already made to stay, but you're bound to piss people off if you don't react, edit, and especially when you steal the title and thumbnail the right way. So I think it's just typical beef that's destined to happen once a year. My personal opinion.
Now he did. I did see a clip where they said that he walks out of the room
Oh my god.
and
Hassan,
comes out,
yeah.
yeah, and comes back 10 minutes later,
Yeah.
making fun of the video, which is nasty. Which
Okay,
is
that's crazy.
nasty.
That's crazy.
Um, I don't know. People, when we have these conversations about who is responsible for letting these things happen to the community and stuff like that, I can only say that this is the creator, or not the creator, but the audience. It's always the audience. It's never anything but the audience. We have let an era of flight react. If people didn't think that the era of flight reacting to a reaction of flight reacts was just gonna go by and nobody was gonna copy it or dumb it down and make it worse, then they're silly. And the bigger you get, the more that your audience is willing to just cape for you and whatever you do. But if you don't have a problem with it, it's absolutely fine. But people should be holding accountable the people who used to do creative bangers and stuff like this, and now they're just doing lazy shit. Same thing with the music.
Yeah. That was my main takeaway from my stream as well, because I talked about it on my stream. I think, to me, the biggest proponent of all of this was just a normalization of React content in general. Because I remember when the first reactors came onto the scene, Jinx is being a reactor. He used to get cooked just for reacting to shit. But as time went on, reaction content just became normal to the point where the biggest YouTuber on earth has a reaction channel. To the point where YouTube is publicly endorsing SS Sniper Wolf as the model YouTuber. So at some point, if you're a creator, it's kind of like that scene from The Boys. That's like the meme of like him doing some crazy shit and like looking around. It's like, okay, if people aren't bugging about this, then why not join the fun? You know, especially with the bag involved and how much effort it takes. Why not join the fun? So as a creator, I see it from that perspective. But also, I think with everything, there is a line. There is a line. When you're just literally corner sitting the whole video, not providing anything, I think the very, very least you can do is just not clip it up for YouTube. Because I think that's the problem with the XQC shit. Was if he just left it on his live stream, that I don't think people would have a problem. But it's the fact that he clipped it up, re-uploaded the whole thing on YouTube, when the original video was made to succeed on YouTube. Now it's fucking up with the original algorithm, and you know that's the argument, which there's some credence to it. But I think that's the problem right there. I think there's a line to like what a good and what a bad reaction is, even to this day. And you just watching something and not providing any input. Now, the argument for that video was it's a little bit of a special case because it was a story video apparently. So you needed to listen. Like you can't just, it's not something you have a take going into and you can just riff off throughout the whole video. So I guess there's some like nuance there. But for the most part, again, if that's the case, where a majority of the video you're not gonna be talking, I wouldn't even just clip that up, in my opinion. But go ahead, Don.
Yeah, I'm about to say, literally, something say.
I missed all of that, but from context clues, I can gather that it's a reaction problem going on with that bum ass nigga Hassan. I assume
Hassan and XQC reacted to a 2-hour-long video that takes like 3 months to make. And the critique is like, yo, they didn't give feedback. They was just corner sitting the whole time. And XQC was being defensive about it, talking about how, like, you know, I was just watching something on stream that my audience, like, brother, like, that's it. Like, you're bugging too much type shit. So,
I mean, what do you expect from them lame? Let me not say that. I'm not surprised. A lot of these reaction streamers fucking suck. But, I mean, when you're reacting to shit, I mean, there's only so much you can do without pausing every 2 seconds. You can never please reaction audiences because you're either the guy that you pause too much and you talk over the video and they're not able to see the video, or you're the guy that just watches the video and you're not providing anything. So it's very hard to find a middle ground, for the audience or whatever. So it's just about doing whatever the fuck you comfortable doing. XQC, bum ass Hassan, probably not reacting to our videos no more, gang. That just seems like a dumbass idea. I mean, other than you getting your hours in. I mean, hey, trust me, I know about it. Getting your hours.
They gotta get in 20 hours.
Hey, I was say, get them hours in. I feel you, but
Hey,
you're going to piss people off.
Yeah. Fuck, I had something. I think I lost it.
well, I'll say this. I think that's the problem too with like that type of streamer, like streamers for real. There's a difference between the 3 hours we're on this pod and what they do on like 10 to 12, 13, 16 hour streams. If you dead ass think they're hitting live and talking the whole time and doing events the whole time, talking, that's not what they doing, bro. Trust me, you join one of them streams and like for the first time and you have no context and you're gonna be like, why do people even watch this dude? Like dead ass. Because you don't know the prior context, and it dead ass just looks like they're sitting down, chilling on their desk, eating, and like there's just something on the screen. Like that was me watching a lot of these streamers on the first hand. So, I mean, that's a part of why they are the way that they are.
Man, this is 100% on some nerd shit. But like, I tuned into a streamer. I forgot who it was. I'm not even being PC. Deadass forgot who it was. But I know they was playing Pokemon, and I'm like, fuck it, I like Pokemon. So I'm stayed around, but I don't hear nothing. I hear elevator music though, so I'm like, all right, you know what? Fuck, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'm tired of shit anyway. When I come back, the nigga must be like using bathroom or tired or some shit. I come back, I see bro, he's chilling, and I see the game moving, but he's not talking, and the chat's not talking. I'm like, how many people are in here? 15,000.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? I'm like, are you kidding me, bro? Like, what? So, yeah, a lot of these motherfuckers is just thugging it, bro. But it's so fucking rewarding. So it's hard for me as a creator, especially the Souls and Sage scenario, or even my own channel scenario, where I can then be like, "Yo, bruh, that reaction shit trash." Like, nigga, we do it, nigga, we do it. But it's just you gotta leaving the room is crazy, especially if that video you had to hear the story and niggas niggas know that you had to hear the story. Just
and leaving it in the clip. Like the least thing
you can edit it out. Like,
did a voiceover what the fuck happened, or just cut it out completely. But